Well, welcome to Coffee and Revelation for Friday. And I was going to go on to chapter 14, just the end of the chapter, but I'm going to leave that till Monday because I want to go back just one verse to chapter 14, verse 13. Then I heard a voice from heaven say, "Write this, blessed are the dead who die in the Lord from now on. Yes, says the Spirit, they will rest from their labor, for their deeds will follow after them." And given that this is the day just after the Queen has died, I woke up this morning to that, and to me that is possibly the most significant death, perhaps even political event in my lifetime. And I think it's hugely significant for the UK, the Church of England, and possibly the world's most famous Christian, apart from the Pope perhaps. But I thought we would reflect on that. Blessed is the Queen who dies in the Lord. Now, why do we do this? Well, I'm listening, I think I managed to listen to about an hour of both the ABC and the BBC, and then I just switch it off because the coverage just gets too much. And, you have your own reflections. But I think that I'm just amazed that I haven't heard one word yet on the mainstream media, about the thing that mattered most to her, which is her Christian faith. I believe that at least to be the case, certainly what she said. Sometimes you get well-known people who profess to be Christians and you think, yeah, really. And I know that there are things that the Queen said at times. For example, in some of her Christmas broadcasts, it seemed much more like a Christian moralism. But you have to remember a couple of things. One, she's speaking to a general audience. She's not the preacher. And secondly, a lot of her comments were written by staff who probably as politically correct as anybody and didn't have any understanding. There was one Christmas broadcast I believe she wrote herself, and it was much more explicitly Christian. I don't really have any doubt about the Queen's Christian faith, and even if I did, so what? I'm not her judge, I don't know that. But I take what she said at face value. So I think she did die in the Lord. I think that she's now in a better palace than Buckingham Palace. And I was struck by something I read. I use the McShane calendar every day, and the reading today was from 2 Samuel, and it was from 2 Samuel chapter 3 and verse 38. And this is very appropriate. And by the way, I think this is as appropriate as the rainbow, the double rainbow that appeared over Buckingham Palace. Isn't that a wonderful thing? But 2 Samuel chapter 3 and verse 38. Let me get this for you. Then the king said to his men, Do you not realize that a commander and a great man has fallen in Israel this day? I think that is so appropriate. Do we not realize that a commander and a great woman has fallen in Israel, has fallen in the UK, has fallen in the Western world today? The Queen has been replaced by King Charles. I hope he's a better king than the other two Charleses. Given some of his statements, I suspect he's not going to reflect her Christian faith. And, the Queen has largely been the glue that has held the United Kingdom together and the peoples together. And I really do wonder what will happen now that she's gone. It's a very concerning time. And I think some of us as well, we're a little bit shocked. I was certainly very moved by someone who's been a permanent feature of our lives. I think apart from my mother, the Queen has been the only ever-present woman in my life. And I think that's true for many of us. And she's gone. It seems like she was going to be there forever. And I'm thinking of Isaiah 40, where Isaiah is told, cry out. A voice says, cry out. And I said, what shall I cry? All people are like grass, and all their faithfulness like the flowers of the field. The grass withers and the flowers fall because the breath of the Lord blows on them. Surely the people are grass. The grass withers and the flowers fall, but the word of our God endures forever. Jesus said heaven and earth will pass away, but my word won't pass away. So that's why we continue to look at this book. It won't pass away. The Queen has passed away. People you rely on will pass away. Different nations rise and nations fall. But the word of God goes on forever. And I'm thankful that we had a Queen who knew that and who trusted that. Well, God bless you. I would say God save the Queen, except the Queen has been saved. And I will now say and mean it and pray, God save the King. See you on Monday. Bye.